What is going on, traders? Thank you so much for tuning into this video. In this video, I will be covering the super successful IDENTT FX Elite program that I launched just a couple of months ago. And the results that I'm seeing from people are actually super stunning. So I decided to actually create this YouTube channel and a completely free Discord around it. And it started to blow up quite quickly. So it came to a point where I was actually not able to do everything myself. And after that, a coach came aboard, Transcend, who I'm really grateful to, but it became really clear that just with the two of us and even a team of people, we would not be able to help everyone in a way that they would require, right? So I decided to actually come up with a program that is focused on serious people. Now, of course, the only way to actually get into that group of serious people is to put a little paywall behind it. I was not a fan of that at first. If you look at the price, it is quite reasonable and acceptable. And it will filter out the majority of people that are looking for some quick success, that think that everything in life should be free and my attention is worth nothing. But with the Elite program, I am actually able to establish a little cash flow, get some coaches on board. And yeah, honestly, the Elite program has actually been blowing up. And now before you think that this is just another course that's really expensive and I only make money from this, you really need to consider and look at the price and think, is this realistic? So let's actually cover what our Elite program is. So what do we do with the Elite program? Currently, we have 3 coaches. We have Transcend, we have Mark, who was actually an Elite member at first, and we have myself. Now, what do we do with that team of 3 people? We actually provide support, personal support from us, real traders who are actually making money in the markets. And we provide that support on a personal manner completely to you. Now, it doesn't matter how you trade. We do only focus on SMC and ICT traders for now, because that's the style we trade. That's what we are comfortable with. And of course, that's the only way we can guarantee you that we can provide the support you need. So what we do, for example, is if you have a question and it is not clear to you, we will quickly jump into a call and we will go over the process. And by doing this, we have noticed that a lot of people are actually finding help and they just needed that little piece of the puzzle to actually complete them, to make them consistently profitable. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day for us. Second of all, we do live events. And during these live events, we basically just start up a Discord call. Everyone can hop on in. And during these live events, we cover the markets. So for example, today Mark actually had a great session during London and he actually covered everything that happened through the course of the week. He explained all the price action in an SMC or ICT standpoint of view. So you can actually put a reason behind why day X moved in a certain direction, what it attracted to, and you can correct your end of day markups and so much more to that point of view. These live events, they go from psychological sessions to technical sessions to just sessions where you can ask questions and we will make the time to actually come back to you and answer them. And honestly, I've seen people who come out of those sessions with great results, and the testimonials that I will be showing you in a bit will actually confirm that. Now, other than that, because a lot of people will be thinking, is this just another course with a paywall behind it? I can tell you right now, no, it is not. The course that actually comes with it is completely free. If you think about it, we charge around $50 a month and you have full access to traders who will respond to every single question, who will review every single trade and give you feedback on every single trade. All of that for $50. Honestly, you can finish the course, which is basically just everything that I personally use to trade in the markets. There is nothing else I am doing and I'm making money with it. I'm covering every single concept that I use in that little free course. And honestly, if you put in the work, you can go through the course in a month. And that would mean that my course is only costing $50. Like, have you ever heard of a course that is making people successful that only costs $50? So to me, the Elite program is not about the course, because I'm a strong believer that you can actually find every bit of information online, right? So to me, it is a bit like, if you want to do the work and if you want to go online and find these free resources, go ahead. But it's much more easier if someone gives you a pickaxe to basically split open a rock than if you do it by holding another rock in your hands. And that's how I look at this free course. So this free course is basically a foundation for people. I give you all the tools you need to become a profitable trader. And if you don't understand something, you can immediately identify that, comment to us with a question, and we will get back to you and make you understand the concept and make it a tool that you can actually use to your advantage. Now, what you do not have to expect is that I give you a strategy on a platter, because you've probably hopped from strategy to strategy and noticed that it is not working. And that is really simply because strategies are mostly, and I'm not talking about indicator-based strategies, but strategies are mostly subjective. Like let's say the ICT market structure shift. Like, what is a market structure shift to you? Some people will say it is at this low, other people will say no, it's at the previous low. But that's the whole point. It is super subjective. So you need to actually identify and create a model that resonates with you, something that you can see, something that suits your psychology. And that's something that we will also explain in that little course. And I will in a second cover exactly what is in that course if you are interested in the course. But other than that, what the elite community is really about is just that it is a community with serious traders, with traders that are actually putting in the work, that are showing I have losing trades and I have winning trades. Some people are saying, yeah, I'm very emotional right now. I blew an account or whatever is going on. They all trade that and people support each other, right? The trading environment and the community is such a toxic community. And the elite program is all about giving you that mental support, giving you just that tap on the shoulder that says everything is going to be fine, something that motivates you every single day to keep putting in the work. That is what the elite community is all about. Now, other than that, there are quite a bit of nice extras, which is basically going to be giveaways. We give away funded accounts. I think 2 days ago, I gave away a My Forex Funds funded account. And other than that, I'm also personally guiding this person through the process of actually becoming a funded trader. So they started phase 1, they go through phase 2, and I basically guide them through that whole process. And what we also provide is we have recently gotten a member from the community named Lewis. He actually provided us with a model that he uses to become profitable in the market. He explained it with his own words, and we have some sessions also in the course where we basically go over this model, every single thing mechanically from A to Z that you need. And if you integrate this in the market right now, you will actually be profitable. Everyone in the community is backtesting it, and I have not seen one person that actually provided us with bad backtesting results, right? And this is a model from a trader that is also making money. Now, other than that, like I mentioned, we also have one-on-one support calls. I'm not saying that these calls will answer all your questions because that's simply impossible. But if you have a small question, some you that you don't understand, we can quickly hop in a call and explain it to you. That's something we also offer. We can, of course, not be in calls for 2 hours a day because we are also busy people and our time is valuable. Now, these are the contents of the course, and we will go in depth into all the videos that are in there if you were to be interested. So first off, we have an introduction. We talk about the technical setup, the core market theory that we use, liquidity in depth, so all liquidity concepts that we use, how you can identify liquidity and so much more. Then we have some market structure, which is really a simplified version of market structure, right? Like people are overcomplicating it, and every time you overcomplicate something, you get the issue that you're going to start doubting things, you're going to make mistakes, and that's something we want to avoid. We want to keep it clean and simple. Then we have refined, advanced, and improved ICT concepts. We also have creating trade IDs and placing trades, which means that we will have trade management and so much more. And also building models is in there. So build a model and sharpen your edge. So how you can actually develop a model that is your own. And I've had a member recently who was always using other people's models, and he bought the course specifically because he taught you how to build your own model. He built his own model and he immediately had success. Like when you stop stealing other people's models and actually build your own by things that you see and that resonate with you, your life is going to change. And in the course, you will get a roadmap from A to Z how you actually do that. And then, of course, something really important that's often looked over is trading psychology. And trading psychology is also covered in depth there. So here is an overview of all the videos that you can expect in the course. And these are just for the main topics. We also have extra content where we do backtesting sessions, where we have our live sessions recorded, where we do our model reviews and so much more. So this is really just the basics, and then everything where you put everything together, that's going to be extra content. I'm going to leave that hidden because of course there are some gems in there that I'm not going to want to spoil for you. So these are only for the elite members to see. But let me quickly read through it. Feel free to skip through this part. We basically have an introduction where we welcome you, then we do the chart setup, we cover the theory, so we cover imbalance, FEGs, how the markets book, market manipulation explained, so you actually know how the market is manipulating, because I think that's something that gets left out quite often. Then we have in-depth liquidity, And in the in-depth liquidity, we will cover core liquidity and then additional liquidity examples. With this core liquidity, you will basically be able to spot liquidity like this, right? It's not going to be difficult anymore. You don't have to overthink everything. You're going to be able to spot liquidity instantly. And we have the true market structure, the advanced market structure, and we're going to talk about protected highs and lows as well. Then for our ICT concepts, we cover the sessions, we cover the power of three model, we cover advanced premium and discount zone theory, advanced and refined order blocks, how you establish an accurate daily bias, and then putting all of the ICT concepts together. So that's basically going to be everything ICT related that you actually need. And then when it comes to creating trade IDs and placing, we provide the ICT core entry model. We explain that, how it works and how you can enter from it. We are also going to go over how you take partials and profit, where you have to place your stop loss, and how you trade manage. We're going to talk about advanced risk management for live and funded accounts. This is all, of course, for educational purposes, because of course trading is risky. Keep that in mind. And then we are going to cover the building a model and sharpening your edge, which is actually booming right now. So a lot of people are finding this specific section and they are finding great success with it, are able to build their own models and establish an edge that they have never seen before. And then of course, the trading psychology, which is going to be general professional psychology and mindset practices that you can immediately implement in your trading and in your daily life. And then we have the common psychological hurdles and how you can overcome them. And I'm pretty sure that if you are a trader who is failing to become consistent, your hurdle will be explained here and covered in deep detail, and you will be able to overcome this quite quickly. And then it's time, because I have to put my money where my mouth is, of course. We are going to see what members are saying. So these are some members that were actually in the Discord. You can find these testimonials under the free Discord server. You have a hashtag testimonial section there. You can actually read through it. I'm not going to cover the whole thing. If you want to read through it, feel free to pause the video and read through it. But people are basically just finding success. Attached to the course itself, where you can actually purchase the elite memberships, and the links for that will be in the description. You will actually be able to find a lot more testimonials there. But people are basically saying they are finding great success, right? And something I also want to say, there was a member who is now a coach, Mark. He was actually a profitable trader already, but it was not always consistently profitable, right? As soon as he joined the elite membership, he messaged me and he said, man, what happened here is actually insane. He said, I've finally found the final piece to the puzzle. I went through your course and something just clicked. Something clicked, and he is now more profitable than ever. He is super consistent, super profitable. He made a ton of money last month and he's super happy. And I noticed this growth in him. So what I did is I took him on as a coach. And that's the actual idea. If that's something you are looking for, if you are looking to become part of a community that is going to grow and take a role as a coach there, that's also something we offer, right? It's a growing community. It's an open community. You can grow in the community. You can meet people there, and trust me, you are going to find so much value in here, so much value. And then of course the price. So it is basically ridiculous, right? I'm offering all of this for $50.99. So it's not that I'm making a bunch of money for it, because people are asking thousands and thousands of dollars for this. I am not. I'm just asking $50.99, and that's simply so I have the time and the ability to get back to all questions. If I do all of this for free, I can never provide the value that you need. And I'm not saying you need to join this. I'm not saying you need this in order to become a successful trader. But then it comes back the simple quote, if you want to split a rock, it's going to be much easier with a pickaxe. In other words, with the necessary tools than with your bare hands. It's going to take a lot longer, right? I'm not saying it's impossible, but if you have all the right tools, if you are surrounded by profitable traders with good habits and good discipline, for this ridiculous amount of price, you are set for success. And this is something that we have going in the server so much. There are a lot of elite members now actually, and that's okay. They canceled their elite membership and they message me. I ask them, hey, why did you cancel? Is there something we can do to improve? And they basically say, no, there's nothing you can do to improve. This has been amazing. This has been a true game changer. And I am now going to look to quit my job and I'm going to really focus on trading. So these people, they leave not because they didn't find the value. No, they found what they needed and they are set to continue on their own. And that's perfectly fine. That's exactly what I'm doing this for. And this all happened in just a couple of months. I'm not saying it's going to be the same for you. I'm not saying you are going to find success within a couple of months. That's not a promise I can make. But if you put in the work and if you use the course and all the resources available within this elite membership, you are going to succeed. It's as simple as that. Cool, guys? Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you all in the elite membership. Links will all be in the description. Have an awesome day.